Today we're going to be talking about what's in my skincare bag. And I also have 2 hair things that I now take with me everywhere I go. I know Fel has been working through her hair care routine, so have I in the background, and can't wait to share with you guys.
How much is your travel routine similar to your normal day and night routine?
I think it's very, very, very similar. It is just the things that I've been using the most of. Maybe like 1 or 2 things will change a little bit depending on packaging and like how big this is versus using like a mini size. Oh yeah, so if we're looking off to the side, we're looking at each other, not at ourselves, just letting you guys know. Okay, let's start with our skincare bag.
First, where did you get your bag from?
This bag was just a gift from a brand called Manicurist. I think they do like very toxic-free vegan gel nails, and I just thought it's like very big and it fits a lot. Cleansing. I don't usually take this many Great Beauty Makeup Rewinds with me. This is just to show like I've accumulated so many of these cleansers. It's not that I don't use it, it's that I just have the Sublime. I have that on my counter, so that's what I use on a daily basis. But then because it's so big, it's hard to travel with. So what I do is I'll squeeze this guy into these little Cadence capsules and then travel with that, because I do feel like Makeup Rewind is the perfect jelly consistency, that it's not too runny, it's not too balmy. It's perfect for daily, but it's also like absolutely gorgeous for traveling. This is made from upcycled grape seeds, and just the consistency, the jelliness, the way that it bounces, the way that it smells.
It smells so good.
Favorite. Cadence capsules, they're pretty clutch.
I'm sure people are curious. Those are magnetic. Like, tell us more about the sizes and like which one you use most of. Do you have a fave?
So this one that I have, it's more of the standard size, and what Fel mentioned, the magnetic topper is very cute. Like this one's a heart. You can change it with something that says shampoo. I think it's very customizable and I like that. Of all the containers out there, Cadence probably is one of the better ones. They're also one of the more expensive ones. Okay, so in here, there's actually powder for cleansing your face, and I feel like this is the perfect container for that. It works for the Makeup Rewind, but I feel like sometimes it does come out. So next, we have something new, at least for Ro on the channel. This is Then I Met You's Living Sea Cleansing Tonic. This is Charlotte's version of the micellar water, and it is beautiful. Have you used this?
Yeah. I haven't finished it like that though.
Yeah. So I do believe there are more like soothing, nourishing ingredients compared to the Bioderma one. And this is just so good for morning and or nights where you just don't want to wash your face, but you don't want to be that girl. So you still put this on a cotton pad because, you know, we want to respect and love our skin. You do see like the grime that comes off, so that alone is satisfying enough. Like even if I'm on a plane, if there's a smaller version of this, that will be how I clean my face, because plain water.
I have a hunch. I'm actually gonna ask Charlotte because we're having a chat with her soon, but I remember her loving the Sun and Park Beauty Water. Do you remember that? And I feel like this is her version, or is the Then I Met You version of that cult Sun and Park Beauty Water, because it does a little bit of cleansing, a little bit of toning, balancing, and that's what this does.
Yeah. Okay, next we are going to move on to the toning steps, and a product that came out more recently is the M Cosmetics Divine Water Perfecting Mist. Actually,
dude, the PR box was insane.
It was
like some magical sorcery. Yeah.
This spray does it all. You can use this, of course, as a toner, and it's like a very fine mist. like beautifully coats your skin. But you can also use this as a primer, and you can also use this as a makeup setting spray. That's why I just sprayed it on top of my makeup, and it makes it look so dewy, so glowy. I use this with the Tear cushion. I don't even know what that was, but it is so good. Your skin looks like skin, but better. And that is what we all want. Match made in heaven. These are my go-tos. One thing that is a lifesaver to have when you're traveling, especially on planes and just, you know, when you're out and about doing things, is the Tower 28 SOS spray. And look at this little guy, he's so cute. He's the perfect size. And Fel has talked about this product forever. She uses it for her more like oily, acne-prone skin. The way that I use it is when you're traveling, sometimes you'll like touch something or you'll eat something, or it'll be really hot, it'll be really cold, and your skin will be irritated one way or another. And I feel like this is just something great to have with you, literally as an SOS. Or if you're sweating a lot, you know, you can kind of spray your pits, spray your face.
I've never tried it on my pits, but I totally should.
It makes sense, right? It makes sense.
Yeah, bacteria.
Yes. Moving on to the serums.
Serums. I know you love skin cycling, and I think a lot of that has to do with interchanging serums.
Yes.
So bring them all out.
So I always want something that is brightening. So we have the vitamin C. This one is from Dr. Althea, their vitamin C boosting serum with 20% Vita Boosting Complex. This is like probably one of the more gentler forms of vitamin C that I've used on my skin. It doesn't smell like hot dog. If you know, you know.
Is that more oily or is it more watery?
It's like if this is watery and this is oily, it's like here.
Loving Dr. Althea. I think you're gonna see more of that on this channel because there are some things that have got us actually hooked.
So I need something brightening. I need something like firming, retinol-y, plumping, right? So that I'm currently using the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift, and she is almost done. So when I first got her, honestly, like, I don't know, I didn't really think much about her, and I feel so bad now, and now I honestly regret that I haven't used this much sooner. It's like an amazing retinol alternative, first of all. So if you are scared of vitamin A, if you have post-traumatic stress from it, or if you just want something that's gentler and something that's not as intense, she is perfect, and she will do the most. The source is the grape. That is pretty amazing.
I love that one too. I think it was the consistency that like I fell in love with. It's that lightweight, milky, super like flexible and supple on the skin.
So we have our brightening, we have our plumping. There's two more. I just fell back in love with the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. For those of you who have been around and have watched our videos from 5, 6, 7 years ago, crazy! You know we both love the Glass Skin Refining Serum. It's packed with vitamin A, B, C, K, E, and I think it's just all from like the peach essence, like the essence of the peach. This is like the OG glass skin. If my skin feels like it's in a good condition, or if I just really want it to shine a little bit more, I'll use this. And the very last thing is if I feel like my skin is congested, or if I just really feel like my skin is looking dull, I will go in with the Dr. Wu Mandelic Intensive Renewal Serum. This is the 18%. You really like this too, right?
I love Mandelic. It's like my favorite acid of all time.
Yeah. I never really paid too much attention to it because, I don't know, like the way that Fel talked about it sounded amazing, but it just sounded like it was more oily skin, acne skin coated. But
it actually does different things for different skin types.
Exactly.
Right?
So for my skin, it definitely brightens in like the chemical exfoliation way, and it also helps with pores. Like it is amazing for your pores.
And then for oily, it balances your T-zone, which, you know, helps with pores as well. It helps with hyperpigmentation of acne.
This is something that maybe I'll use once or twice a week. The baby to lock it all in is none other than the Estura. Surprise, surprise. To use it now, I have to open it and do like the toothpaste squeeze. It has quickly became my holy grail. And because this is such a foundational, simple, in quotes, simple moisturizer, you can really mix this with whatever you want. And it's also so good under makeup. This came highly recommended from my friend when I was in Korea. If you guys remember what are Koreans actually using in Korea? The Olive Young haul that Phil and I did, that was when I was first turned on to Estura. And since then, I've gone through at least 6 or 7 of these. And
where do you get your Estura one from?
I would either get it from Amazon or YesStyle. Olive Young actually has really fast shipping compared to YesStyle.
And they also have like duo and
yeah,
combo.
they have crazy discounts.
We'll give you options in the description.
No skincare routine is complete without sunscreen. So 2 products that you guys probably are very familiar with. This first one, the Numbuzin sunscreen, is, I know it's one of Fel's favorites. She was the one who raved so highly about it.
And it's cooling. Yes. It's like a gel lotion. There's calming ingredients like Hortunia cordata, licorice fruit, the centella. So all of it is based around sensitive skin.
And she didn't, I was gonna say she forced me. She just gave me one to try and...
Forced?
Yes. And I haven't looked back since. I bought so many of these to gift, like I gifted to my mom, she fell in love with it. I gifted it to James, my significant other, and he uses it all the time as well. So this really is like one of the most beautiful, fluid, like lightweight sunscreens that I've ever used. You won't feel like there's something on your face, but you will feel that your skin is very nourished. And then another sunscreen that I've been testing out is the Tatcha's the Silk Screen, and this repackaging, I believe it's the same formula, but the new package makes such a big difference. Do you guys remember when it first came out, it was in like the rectangular thing, and then you have to twist it, and then like the metallic things are falling off, and then everything's falling off, and then everything's squirting out and it gets everywhere. The reason why I think I personally like this sunscreen, even though it's definitely a mineral base, is that it has, the way that it applied that, it has like, there's a slight tint to it. It blends very quickly into your skin afterwards, and it does give you that my skin but better look. So this also works beautifully under makeup.
I mean, you would hope, right? Like the worst thing in the world is pilling. I don't think I've experienced pilling for like a long time.
Well, I think actually sometimes if I don't prep my skin properly with like a full routine, like toner, moisturizer, and I put this on, it would pill, because with like any type of mineral sunscreen, you do have to kind of work in it a bit more. But if I do my full routine, then like this goes on beautifully. So we have a little bonus. A bonus before a bonus.
Oh.
Okay, so we teased about the hair earlier, right?
Oh yeah!
Okay, my hair has not felt this way in so long. It was still quite hay-like. Like it was still really dry. So then,
frizzy.
Yeah, so I had a thought. I was like, oh my God, I should put some sort of serum in my hair. This Mise-en-Scene. Perfecting serum. I have the super rich serum because my hair is definitely more on the drier side, just like the rest of my body. The moment I tried this one, I was just like, excuse me, my hair can feel this good? I'm like, what is in here that just helps coats every strand of your hair without like using much? So one pump is this much. It's not that much. I usually just use 2 pumps, and then I warm it in between my hands, and then I just gently, you know, run it through wet hair and then I dry it immediately.
Our whole team is obsessed with this product, and I think that's what makes it so interesting, because it's like some girls with really fine thin hair can use it, and then like you with really thick coarse frizzy hair can also use it, but then it's like quite runny and lightweight, so it's not heavy and it's quite affordable. It's like for all hair types.
And it smells so good. And they do have different, like this one is the super rich one. There's like the original one that's like a bit lighter in color, and there's a range, a whole range for whatever hair need or like condition that you have. This significantly cut down my hairstyling time. Cannot sing enough praise about this. The second thing, the Pheno Premium Touch Hair Mask.
Oh my gosh, I think for like half the year I was talking about it. I've talked about hair masks so much because it's like obsessed.
This, I think I was also very, very pleasantly surprised. I think I decided to start using this because Fel talks about it a lot. Obviously, this is also going viral, and this just had like thousands and thousands of raving reviews online. So I was like, okay, let's see what this is about, especially because I wanted to nourish my hair more. The first time I used this, when I rinsed it out, like the instant softening effect, I was shocked. And then this paired with this, like this on its own, my hair was already great, but this paired with this, my hair is the best it's ever been my entire life.
So I don't use the Pheno anymore because actually I found the gold Tsubaki one is like thicker. So I'd be curious for you to try that one now, because I remember Pheno, that specific one, was what got me into testing all the hair masks that I have. And because I have very porous hair, I don't know if that affects, you know how you were saying it doesn't leave your hair like overly perfumed? Mine absorbs everything. So it's actually very nice. Like I love it, but it's like very perfumed. So I think that's like the porosity of each person's hair. I'm gonna send you all the ones that I've used, and then we can do like a wrap up hair mask.
Yes.
Because now I only use hair masks as my conditioner. I don't actually use conditioner anymore.
Same.
Especially because after I got the perm, you just need so much more. And for those of you wondering what's the difference between a conditioner and a hair mask is just a thicker conditioner. That softness you're talking about, literally only a hair mask can do that.
Oh, and lip products.
Wow.
Always have like some sort of lip product. This is the one that I've been absolutely loving. This is the VDL's Conditioning Lip Serum. And I found that this works a lot better than the CNP Honey Propolis one. That one my partner likes better, but I think Fel, you like that one, the honey one.
Yeah,
yellow
the
one.
propolis one. It's like
Yeah.
light.
That one, I feel like it's too light for me, especially if it's something that I'm wearing overnight. But this is just so beautiful. It has like a little twisty cap, and it just, chef's kiss. It helps you wake up with the most luscious and plump lips, or a newbie that I flashed on screen earlier.
Dude, when I found out that you were using it and I was using it, we were like, wait a second, because this, it is like insanely good. It is lightweight. It is like a gloss. It is like a lip mask. It is thin, but it is so moisturizing. It glides on. It's shiny, my goodness.
And it's not sticky, it's not greasy, it's not oily. Yeah. It is perfect, literally perfect. The bonus. So in here, I usually have, well, right now I have like a massive Band-Aid thing in there. It's so cute.
They're all Band-Aids?
Yeah, it's like Band-Aid in like different tie-dye color patterns. It's so cute.
Oh, cute. It's so funkadelic.
Yeah. This brand is called Welly, and I think it's like they call them bravery badges for kids. It's actually so cute. And I always have some sort of tissue in there. This is from Cosmed from Taiwan. We also have some like alcohol cleaning wipes. It's just nice to have on hand. You never know when you're gonna need it. Sanitizing white eye mask. I actually use this quite frequently on planes. And then I also have earplugs. I will have just random ones flying around. There's There's
Just random earplugs.
there's these ones that you can like wear at concerts if it's too loud.
Whoa, I've never seen ones that look like mushrooms.
Yeah, it's like 3 mushroom caps stacked on top of each other.
That's
Earplugs.
definitely one that I've never thought of carrying.
Yeah, no, because I think it also depends. Like I feel like you're the type of person who can knock out pretty easily.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you?
you're a light
Yeah.
sleeper.
I'm a very light sleeper, or like to fall asleep, it's like a whole thing. So like everything needs to be perfect. These are like industrial strength for women's ears. You're like,
What
oh my
makes
God.
it different?
It's just smaller. The things at the bottom, that's just stragglers.
A leprechaun.
Yeah. There's this little hair clip. I will usually have other colors that's not clear and it won't stand out. Usually it's like black or brown. I have like this bigger one and these ones just to have. And then also the very last thing, I always have some sort of a floss. The cocoa floss that's thicker. Or these like, I don't know, this is also from Taiwan. I actually think I got these at restaurants in Asia. They'll just kind of have it, so I'll just take a few just to have them. And
Dude,
then,
the amount of times that I've needed an emergency floss when you're out, like you eat something and it gets wedged in your tooth.
have you ever been
Floss,
desperate enough to use your hair to floss? Because I have.
Yes! And you pray that that doesn't then break in
Yeah.
between your teeth as well.
Yeah. And the very last thing is just clothing pins. Sorry, I have one more. I have 2 more things. Very quickly, this Aveeno body lotion is just something that I travel with all the time. Or I'll use something like the Caudalie Vinyl Source Hydra. This is their hydrating mask cream. This is like a 10-in-1. You can use it for your cuticles, you can use it for your lips. Obviously, you can use it as your face for a moisturizer. You can use it as a face mask that you wipe off. Any part of my body is dry. This is so, so, so amazing.
Wow! Well, that was thoroughly fun. There's something about the human psyche that just always wants to know what is in other people's bags.
Yes.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. Anything else?
Whether you're traveling far distances, whether you're traveling from your living room to your bathroom and moving products around from top shelf to medium shelf to like under your shelf, just, remember to have a great time. All these products are here to help us spark joy, and I think that is the essence of skincare, makeup, beauty. It's to help us look good. It's to help us feel good. So if we're not feeling those things, then, we can take a step back and remind ourselves that, they're all here to make us a little happier.
And if you haven't seen Ro and I test face masks for 1 month, what have you been doing? It was last week's video. That was a whole adventure. See you guys soon.
Missed you guys. It's been a great time. It's been a long time. It's been a great time. Bye.